All right, if you got a chance to see part 1, this was the graphing section, so that can be found in my Systems of Equations graphing section of my YouTube and my TikTok, YouWantAlgebra. You can also find these in my Instagram at YouWantAlgebra as well. So we did the graphing and we found out there was no solutions. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use substitution method. So we do have these, and we have y equals 3x plus 1, and we have y equals 3x minus 2. So if I want to substitute, this is really easily set up so that I could do substitution because we already have a variable that's all by itself. So I can just plug in right here this 3x plus 1 because that's what y is. And I'm going to replace it right over here where y is over here. So now you're going to end up with 3x plus 1 is equal to 3x minus 2. And now I can go ahead and solve. So I'm going to subtract 3x over here. It doesn't really matter which way you start this. And now what happens here is 3 minus 3 is going to be 0. Obviously that happens over here as well. What happens now is I'm left with a positive 1 right here, but over here I'm left with a negative 2. Obviously 1 is not equal to negative 2, so therefore this is not going to happen. Cannot have a solution here because they don't equal each other out, or they don't balance. So this would be considered a no solution answer. So as you can see visually, you can see that it happens. This is how you do it when you're in substitution method. Now we're going to do elimination. So using those same two equations, y equals 3x plus 1, y equals 3x minus 2. Now in elimination, we are trying to eliminate something. It does not have to be in standard form like most people usually do, and that's most of my videos will show you that probably. But as long as the y's are on top of each other, the x's are on top of each other, and the constants are on top of each other, it really doesn't make a difference what you do. So what I am going to do is, in order for this, since that is all set and ready to go, I'm just going to eliminate the y's or the x's. It doesn't really make a difference. Actually, let's get rid of the x's. So we have positive, positive, so I need one of them to be negative. But I can't just change the sign on the negative over here. So I have to change on everything. So this positive y is going to be a negative y. And now this negative 2 is actually going to become a positive 2. So that's what we have. Again, this is what you're doing is you're multiplying the whole bottom by negative 1. And now I can just go ahead and add together. Y plus a negative y is going to give me 0 because there's going to be nothing left there. 3x minus 3x would give me also nothing. So that would be 0. And then 1 plus 2 would give me 3. So what you have here is 0 on this side, and then 0 plus 3, which is 3. And again, just like the substitution method, this one does not balance. So you have a no solution on this one as well. So that is how you can show all 3 different ways with one single problem. Again, if you want to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, it's YouWantAlgebra. And this part 1 video that you might have seen was in the graphing section of Systems of Equations, and this one is going to be found in the substitution section.